Welcome back to Into a Dream. Really, on the last episode, we started to see Luke Williams' dream come together. And yet, by the end, there were some faint hints that something was going wrong. So we should pick up right at the wedding. We need to talk to Michael, Luke's number 2. Then we need to get into musical theater piece, shall we?
I was wondering, could you play anything from a musical?
From a musical? Well, we actually performed in an amateur production of Freedom Again a couple of weeks ago.
Really? And would they let you play something from it?
They actually encouraged us to advertise it.
Just a little piece of it, of course.
Oh, that's great. Could you play it, please, then?
Of course. Ready, guys?
Ready?
Yeah! Just like that, you are free.
Oh, come on, really? You made the string quartet play this?
God, how I love this song. It's from that new musical I was telling you about. Let me just finish listening to this number and we'll continue our chat, alright?
Of course.
Hi, Michael.
Oh, there she goes.
Do you have a moment?
Well, if it's just a moment.
I wanted to talk to you about your company.
Wait a minute. I know you from somewhere. You used to work for us, right? I know. You were fired.
Oh.
You heard that I succeeded Luke as a CEO of the company, and you are trying your luck with me now. Am I right? Sorry, pal. I'm not lowering the moat for you.
Wait, what? Luke is no longer the CEO.
Please, don't come on all innocent on me, man.
Oh.
No, seriously, I had no idea. What happened?
You really have no idea. Well, he stepped down. That's what happened.
Why?
I have no idea, if you can believe that. He asked me to trust him, with no questions asked and no explanations.
Oh.
Absolutely nothing. Nada. Zilch. And as a best friend, I both wanted to trust him and ensure everything was fine. But well, here I am, still as clueless now as the day he stepped down.
Is he still working for the company, or...?
No, I have no idea what he's doing. But with the shares he's sold, he probably doesn't need to work for a while.
Wow. Thanks, Michael.
You're welcome.
I need to talk to Luke. Thanks again.
He's inside the church with Anne and Rita. See ya.
Oh, see you, Michael. Okay, so nothing directly animosity-esque.
You seem a bit lost.
Waiting for the married couple. You?
I can't stop playing the ceremony over in my mind. The moment the music started and the doors opened, I want my wedding to be like this one.
Alright, time to go. We can't talk to you anymore. The wedding friends. One more thing.
Want us to play something else?
Wedding march, please.
Could you play the song that started the ceremony?
Sure. Ready, guys?
Ready?
Oh, okay. Just let me right in. Oh, wow, what is this?
Hello there, Luke.
John, I haven't seen you in ages. Do you remember John, darling?
John? Oh yes, by our little house in the woods, right? I'm so glad you could come to my wedding, John. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Sorry to bring this up, but may I ask you something, Luke?
Sure, tell me.
I was talking to Michael and he told me you left the company.
Michael, he... Anne, darling, isn't that the photographer looking for you?
Oh,
Ooh.
it is. I'll let you two speak. We'll talk later, John.
See you later, Anne.
Maybe it wasn't such good.
You talked to Michael?
What happened, Luke?
Well, my mother died, John.
Ah.
Yes. She got extremely sick and I had to take care of her. All my energy had to be dedicated to her. Eventually she passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. There was nothing we could do. Can we please change the subject now? This is neither the time nor the place for this.
You are
Sure.
correct.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll talk to you later, but I'll talk to Rita.
Rita, may I ask you something?
Oh, hi there, John. Yes, of course. What's up?
How hard did Luke take it? His mother's death, I mean.
Oh, pretty hard. She was still young. But that
Oh.
was years ago. Anne was 9 or 10 years old, so...
Oh, wow.
That long ago? I'd no idea.
Yeah, Luke was down for quite a while.
I thought it was much more recent. How did he handle it?
There's this old recording of his mother singing to him when he was a baby. He used to tuck Anne in her bed with that little doll that belonged to his mother. And he'd sing that same song to get her to sleep or whenever she was feeling blue. During the period after Isabel passed away, he listened to that recording almost every day. One night he fell asleep on the couch, and when I went looking for him, he had a headset over his ears and that doll held against his chest. I guess it was his way to keep her close to him.
Of course. It makes sense.
Keep the
Well,
good
he
memories with
eventually
you.
got over it, apparently. After all, it's only natural that you see your parents die and not the other way around. I also believe his work helped him cope.
His work? I thought he left the company to take care of his mother.
What? No, not at all. It was all so fast. Actually, the company took off slightly after she passed away, thankfully.
Oh.
I can't even dare to imagine what would have happened if it went bankrupt.
But you're saying he's still the CEO of the company?
He is, yes.
Well, thank you, Rita.
That's
You're
an
welcome, John.
odd contradiction.
Rita, did you say how Luke overcame his grief when his mother died?
He just listened to a recording of his mother singing to him over and over again, and shifted his focus to his work, which started to gladly take off.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What does this mean?
I've just been talking to your wife. She said your mother died years ago, and that you... Are you still head of the project?
Of course. Are you okay?
But you just said
What?
Huh?
that your mother got ill and that you had to leave the company. You chose Michael to replace you as CEO.
Oh yeah. That's right. It's been quite a while since then.
Huh?
What?
If you'll excuse me, I need to go and find my daughter. Okay?
Luke.
Look, what's going
The
on?
photographs won't take too long and we can continue our talk then.
Okay, Luke.
Goodbye, John. And thank you again for dropping by.
You're welcome. Ugh, I need to have access to his deeper dream. How can I do that? Something is clearly not right.
Yeah, something is very much not right.
Rita, did you say...
He just listened to a recording and shifted his focus to his work.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's bloody weird. Don, what is going on here? Michael, I want to talk to you, bro. Okay, no, you're not going to talk. You play anything else for us?
Want us to play something else?
Oh,
Can I
okay.
ask you a big favor?
If we're able to help, sure.
This is going to sound weird, but can you play the song Luke's mother used to sing to him? Luke also sang it to Anne, so I'd like to surprise them.
Which song is it?
I don't know.
So how are we going to play it?
Just
Influence the dream.
please, trust me. Just put your bows on the strings and move them. Please.
Okay. You'll see how that sounds.
It's
Ready,
either
everyone?
it's either gonna work or
Gotta be kidding me. Okay, here we go.
be a disaster.
What in the world?
I'm not controlling my arm.
It's working.
Where are we going now? Oh. Oh, this sounds bad. I don't like this. Um,
God, we thank you for the life that you give us. It is full of work and of responsibility, of sorrow and joy. Today, we thank you for Isabel Foster Williams, for what she has given and received. Help us in our mourning, and teach us to live for the living in the time that is still left to us. Give her, O Lord, your peace, and let your eternal light shine upon her.
Amen.
Let us go in the peace of the Lord.
oh,
Reverend,
Good evening. I'm so sorry for your loss.
thank you. I didn't know Mrs. Williams personally, however. I'm a friend of her son, Luke.
Ah, I see. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to be present in such a day. It is very important for the family of the deceased, especially when the family is so close like the Williams, and when death knocks sooner than we believe it should.
Did you know Isabel?
Yes, quite well. She used to go to the church in my parish every Sunday.
Luke never told me she was ill. Was it unexpected?
Yes, everything happened pretty quickly. All very unfortunate. One day I caught Luke alone in the church, praying, and like his mother used to do, he seldom goes there. I talked to him and he told me that she was actually very lucky.
How come?
She was born with the illness that eventually took her over, but was kept dormant for many decades. The doctors said it could have manifested itself at any age. But what struck me the most was that he, at that moment, was not praying for his mother to be well. He was asking God for forgiveness, for he had spent the last 7 days praying for his mother's life, when she was provided with a miracle and lived healthy for more than 60 years, when so many others barely stand a chance to live.
Reverend,
God understands that. God understands that selfishness is a consequence of human relationships. It is one of the toughest emotions, being divided between the love that blinds reason and the guilt that darkens the heart. But he'll find peace again. And as for her, she's surely close to God now.
may she rest in peace. I can't imagine what it is to feel the way he's feeling.
It is up to us that remain and love them to help them grieve and move on.
I'll do my best, Reverend. Do you know where I can find him? He was here a few minutes ago.
I do not. I saw him talking to a man whom I have never seen before. It worried me, I must confess, as he was very distressed. I hope no bad news piles up on such a weakened mind. I haven't seen him since.
Thank you so much, Reverend. I'll look for him.
Thank you. May God be with you.
The dark thought in my head is that somehow I don't even know where I should be going. Oh boy, I don't know if go there yet. But somehow, this is going to turn out that he got forced out by Michael. Got forced out by Michael, but his family's Rita and his family still believes that he's in charge. Got forced out, but he's too ashamed to admit it to his family, so. Oh god! But this. It's a consequence of me not being religious, that having trouble understanding thought of asking for forgiveness for begging for more time with your loved ones. Nearest I can think of is just a matter of guilt and accepting that they've lived a long, happy life. Suppose we're going this direction. Just accepting and valuing the long, happy life. Oh, you've lived with them.
What the? Lightning isn't attracted to such small objects unless they're a couple of feet away. It's a myth. Don't you know that, Luke? Anyway, I'd better be careful.
Acquired scissors. Uncertain what we are going to do with scissors, but...
It sure is dark here. It sure is dark here.
Okay, what exactly are we going? Oh, okay. Snip, snip, motherfucker. Just that religious mindset of apologizing for begging for more time with someone. Sure, if there is a God and the God is compassionate and good, it's not gonna blame you for asking for more time. Oh God. I don't like this at all.
Oh, shit. Oh my God, what the hell? What the fuck happened here? Luke. Where's Luke?
Oh, God.
My ears are buzzing. God, what a blast. I could have died.
Okay, things are getting dangerous now. Okay, fortunately that wire wasn't hot. Oh, there's no more. Okay, that is on fire now. Oh boy. Reverend. No Reverend. Oh boy.
Luke? What have you done, Luke?
Leave me alone, please.
This could go any which way, but...
I found a shed a couple of minutes away. Is it yours? Luke?
Yes. Can you please leave me alone? I'm not feeling very well.
What happened there?
She did the same thing, John.
What?
What are you talking about?
There was a mistake. I didn't mean to.
Luke?
I did all I could, John. I really did.
Where are Rita and Anne, Luke? Luke, where the hell are your wife and daughter?
What the fuck?
Fuck. I'm going inside.
What is going on, man?
I feel I'm being watched. Oh, great. It works. Let there be light in here. Is someone out there? But it's pouring outside. Is it? It is. Rita! How did she...
I can't take it anymore, Mum. It doesn't talk to me. I don't know, Mum. I think it's not going well, but... How is that possible, Mum? He shuts himself off. He works until late every day. He doesn't care for me, and worst of it all, he doesn't care for Annie. I think he might be cheating on me.
Oh, no.
I really do. He's different. Annie asked me the other day why he wasn't talking to her. If she had done something wrong. She was crying. I could barely take it. I told him I was going to move. I told him things couldn't stay like this. That I would file for divorce and take Annie with me. He barely flinched. He said he had no other option. I told him that. He's losing it anyway. He's losing more of it like this. I'm sleeping too little. I've lost my appetite. I'm sorry, Mum. I tried to understand him. It must have been real hard on him after he found out that...
Found out what?
You're right. Yes, Mum. Sure. I already have them partially packed. Can you believe it? You don't need to pick us up. Okay. Thank you, Mum. I'm sorry. I really am. I'll be ready with Annie in less than half an hour. Rufus? Well, I guess he'll have to stay here for now.
What?
You're right. She also got incredibly attached to that doll of hers since... You know, I think she'll understand. Great. Thank you, Mum. See you in a second. Love you too.
What's going on out here?
Anne, you're all right.
Oh, hello, John. I'm okay, thank you. If you're looking for my dad, I don't think he's home. My mum is upstairs packing our bags. You can wait here for her if you want to.
She's packing your bags. Are you going on holiday?
I don't know. I think we're going to live with my grandma and grandpa. My mum and I, that is.
You're going to move? The two of you? What about your dad?
I don't know. He's not very well.
What happened?
He's never around. He is always so distant, like we're not even there. Like we don't exist. I think he got so sad when Grandma died, and still is. He barely speaks to Mummy and I caught him crying several days, but I think he comes home late and sleeps on the couch.
I had no idea. What does your mother say?
She just said to me, "Pack your bags, honey, okay? We are going to see Grandma and Grandpa." And I asked her why, and she just repeated it again. She sounded sad, and I think she had been crying. So I packed my bags. and came down here one last time.
Anne, I
like my grandparents. They're so sweet. They always try to please me, like cooking my favourite dishes and so on.
Anne,
Everything will be fine, won't it? It always does. Dad will get better. I know he will. And we'll be back here. And we'll build lots of different things. I miss building things with him, John. Playing with him and everything.
I'm sure you do, Anne. He'll recover. I'm going to help him.
I know you will. Thank you, Johnny. See you soon.
See you, Anne. Is this your doll?
Yes. Her name is Joanne. She belonged to my grandmother, Isabel. Her mother sewed it for her when she was little. She then gave it to my daddy soon after he was born. He told me that he played with the doll until he was 4 or 5. But you know, he got into school and Grandma didn't let him take her with him. He did not make many friends at first, and Grandma had left Joanne in the box. So he decided to make a friend, an imaginary one, and played with him until he was around 12 or 13 years old.
Oh, I had no idea.
I didn't have a lot of friends either, you know. I was so sad after my first week of school that Daddy told me this story himself. He had remembered Joanne and went looking for her. He had found her in a box lost in the attic, cleaned her up and handed her over to me. She's so pretty, isn't she?
She's lovely.
Thank you. I really love her.
Oh, Joanne. Aw. Anne really seems to have her father's temperament, so to speak. At least from all of our conversations with her, she always seems really subdued and calm.
Oh, it's Rufus Kennel. He's not inside. I wonder if he's still alive in the stream.
In theory, I was thinking about that when we were talking about Rufus being here, but wonder if it's a case of the first scene in the game with Anne. No, but they described it as they all went looking for him. I wonder if that was just John and Anne going out to the woods one last time. And the next scene with Rita and John getting the work phone call, we actually went back in time somewhat. I don't know. But in terms of this situation, it just feels too real for the kid in a troubled marital relationship to understand more about what's actually going on than the parties involved parents give them credit for. Kids
I just saw Rufus Kennel.
Kids know.
Oh yes, he went for a walk with Daddy.
So don't treat them like they don't.
We're leaving him here for now. Daddy, he needs someone around to keep him company.
Anne?
It's alright. I have Mummy. And you said it yourself. He'll recover, and we'll all soon reunite, the 4 of us.
Of course.
Don't know what to make of Rita's side. Same time, it makes sense that she'd react that way. I can understand why she'd want to leave. Not everyone is equipped to deal with someone going through this. If it starts to get to you too much too, then it's okay to get out. Accuse him of cheating.
What happened to you?
That's a little harsh.
Talk to me. Rita says you no longer talk to her. She's at breaking point. You can't lose your family, Luke. They love you.
Rita and Anne left a few years ago. They packed their bags one night and moved away. I've barely seen them since.
Why, Luke?
I couldn't face them. I couldn't talk to them. I couldn't look them in the eyes without going to pieces. I couldn't give up. I just couldn't.
What happened, Luke? Give up on what?
My project. On me. It had to work.
The clean energy one. You jeopardized your family for some environmental dream. Why, Luke? Why? Why were you so invested in this project? It's taken away everything, everyone from you.
Why was I so invested?
Luke? Don't!
Oh.
Fuck. Oh, here we go again. A hospital? Is he dreaming of his mother's illness again?
Wonder.
Good morning.
Morning.
I'm lost.
I think I got lost.
If you think that, you most certainly are. In this direction, there's only the Yellow Bridge Hospital, sir. Can you tell me where you were heading?
Oh, I was looking at this hospital.
Oh, great. Then I am in the right place.
Didn't you see the plaque over there?
Was there one? I think I got so worried I might have been lost. I got distracted. Is the entrance ahead?
Which department are you heading to?
I'm visiting a friend. I'm not sure.
Well, the hospital has two facilities. The second of those is across the road. Best is to take the main entrance and give your friend's name at reception. It's the one just ahead. They should let you know easily.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Have a nice day.
Alright, oh. Don't mind me, sir. I'm just climbing over your... Oh, okay, I'm on your roof now. Don't mind me.
Not as colourful as Possum Springs, but it does feel autumny.
Yeah! Don't mind me, I'm just parkouring off your roof, sir. Oh. Yeah! Ah, there's the plaque.
Yellowbridge Hospital. That name is somehow familiar. Let's see if Luke is somewhere inside. Someone must have forgotten to turn that ambulance's lights off.
Alright, in we get. That's kind of a cute logo.
Good afternoon.
Hello, sir. Welcome to the Yellow Bridge Hospital. What is your ticket number?
Ticket number?
I haven't taken a ticket.
Please do take one, sir. It's right by our counter. We'll call you as soon as we can.
Thank you.
That's an interesting system.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah. I guess I'm fine.
Do you need a glass of water or anything?
Oh, no. No. Thank you.
Are you waiting for an appointment? I can stay here if you need me to.
No, I'm waiting for my wife. She's going through surgery. Liver tumor.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was cut early, so... I mean, she will probably get better and all, but it's just so damn tough.
I can't even imagine.
Please, sit down, Mr.
John Stevens.
It's nice to meet you, John. I'm Sean. And how about yourself?
I'm actually looking for a friend of mine. I was told that he'd be here.
Anything serious?
I really don't know. I'm assuming it might be.
I'm sorry to hear that, John. You know, Yellowbridge has some well-renowned specialists for some specialties such as oncology, psychiatry, medical genetics, or neurology. There is none better. If it's something related to cardio, well, I'd recommend him seeing Dr. Walker in St. Thomas's Hospital, best cardiologist in the country.
Thank you, Sean. You sure did your research.
Well, when someone you love so dearly is suffering, all your effort should go into searching for the best possible solution. Right? And you don't stop or pay attention to anything else until you're certain that, well, that you've done all you could.
Of course. I'm sure she'll be fine, Sean.
I hope so.
How long is the operation?
Actually, it should be done by now. It's making me quite nervous.
Do you have any update?
No. It's nerve-wracking. I'm too afraid to even get close to the surgery door. But in the end, I know there's nothing I can do other than waiting, which is killing me. Little by little.
Hey, it's gonna be alright. If you want me to, I can go ask for an update.
Would you do that?
Sure, it's no big deal.
Thank you, John.
Not at all. Did they... Oh, yes, they finally called my number. Let me just ask for my friend, and I'll see what I can do.
Don't worry, John. Really. And I hope everything is fine with him.
Thanks.
Alright, got my ticket.
Any news on the surgery?
No, not yet. Try to calm down. I'll come back when I have some.
Alright, well...
It's 5:05 p.m. Is the clock working, though? Doesn't seem to be moving. No, nothing. So, still 5:05. So, still 5:05.
Just means that that's the time this memory is going to be
Hello, sir.
taking
Did
place
you take
at.
a ticket?
Yes, it's number EO33. I believe you've just called it.
Thank you. How may we help you?
I'm here to visit a friend of mine.
Certainly, sir. Do you know which wing is he or she in?
No, actually. I just found out she was hospitalized, but I've no idea what's the matter with her.
Okay. Can you give me her name, please?
Yes. Isabel Williams.
Thank you, sir. Hold a minute, please. Sorry, sir. There is no record of an Isabel Williams hospitalized at our facilities. Are you sure she was sent here?
Huh.
Oh my god. Is there a Luke, Rita, or Anne Williams here?
Please hold. No, neither. They may have been sent to a different hospital, or have been discharged from the hospital already. I can try to... Hold on. Haha! There is a Luke Williams here. He's in an appointment with one of our doctors.
Really? Now?
Yes, from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Great. Thank you so much. There might have been some miscommunication then. Which department?
I'm sorry, sir, but in this case, I cannot provide that information. I shouldn't even tell you this, but he's in this building and will most likely exit through this entrance. So you may wait here if you want.
It's handy.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You too.
Sorry to bother you.
Not at all.
What time will my friend end his appointment?
Wait a minute, please.
Oh.
At 5:30 p.m. Please hold here.
Thank you.
Okay, I was hoping to ask for an update, but...
So, still 5:05. It's working.
Oh shit.
Well, the button lit up. Something made a sound, but the elevator didn't move. What happened?
Okay, no elevator.
There's an operation underway. Please do not enter.
Who's saying that?
Sorry.
Ask for
I
info.
just wanted to know if you have any new information that you might share.
No new information, sir. Kindly wait in the waiting room.
Insist.
Can you please go and ask the doctors? It's really hard being left in the dark.
Sir, I ask you to...
If something happens to the husband of the woman in surgery, I'll hold you accountable.
Wait here.
I want to talk to your manager.
Did it really work?
Sir,
Yes?
the operation is almost finished. One of the surgeons will leave a little earlier to update you. Maybe at around 5:20 p.m.
Oh.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the interruption.
Have a nice day.
Hello? Damn, it's locked.
Garden. Actually, before we go to the garden, let's go spread the word. Share the word.
Any news on the surgery?
No, not yet. Try to calm down. I'll come back when I have some.
As time moved.
Oh, it moved. It's 5:10 now. Was it the elevator button?
Let's try it.
Okay. Is it 5:15 p.m. now? If there's something I need to do at this time, I shouldn't press anymore.
Oh my god, it's literally
5:15 indeed. I think I understand how this works now.
That's handy. So 5:20, we should be able to go find a surgery man. Get an update for our friend. Before that happens, I want to go poke around here. What? Pet the cat. Hey! Pet. 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 Efficiently pet.
Someone left a newspaper here. Yellowbridge Times.
Solar Cube is the largest energy producer in the world. Founded by Yellowbridge-born Luke Williams and Michael Gall. It's now surpassed Mytech as the largest energy producer in the world after the opening of 10 new power plants, upgrading 25 others. It's being acquired almost 15 years ago by then One Solar. Solar Cube growth has been exponential. First power plant is the source of over 90% of the district's electricity, being located 10 kilometers north of Yellowbridge. This technology was so revolutionary that dozens of companies were interested in acquiring or investing in Solar Cube. Solar Cube now operates in over 90 countries, and its most productive plant could power a small country such as Luxembourg. Solar Cube HQ is still based in downtown Yellowbridge, in the area known as the Williams-Gall Complex. Wow! It's recently considered the best place to work in the world, employing the majority of the R&D department, around 3,000 workers. Its bet on developing countries, with strong participation in Africa, was seen negatively by many who described it as an inexplicable and unprofitable move. However, after struggling for a couple of years, things took a turn, and the news just shows how worth it was the risk, as Solar Cube emerges as one of the most exciting and powerful companies in the world. Wow. Fucking dominating. Local writer wins Pulitzer. Yellowbridge resident for over 25 years, Rita Williams started her writing career with a blog article about our own beautiful waterfall woods. She then published a compilation of short stories and has recently written a novel that went on to become a Yellowbridge Times bestseller, The Lighthouse. Yesterday awarded the Pulitzer Prize, and many see her as a strong contender to next year's Literature Nobel Prize. Wow. The Williams are fucking doing damn fine.
Rita? What are you doing here?
John, no, nothing. I'm doing nothing.
Doing nothing?
What do you mean, doing nothing?
I'm cooking. At home, yes, I am. That's exactly where I am. For Luke, who should be back in a couple of hours with Anne. How did you get into our home?
What?
What?
Don't tell Luke.
Rita! Oh, not again. What's going on?
What is this? What was that? Is it just a... Oh!
Oh,
What?
my head. What was that? Fuck. There was something written on the lake.
It's a horror game all of a sudden. Fuck. Cat, comfort me. Good kitty. Oh boy. We'll see if that advanced time at all. Well, actually, let's advance.
Do I want to press it again? Maybe not. I should explore a little longer.
How has this changed?
Sorry to bother.
Not at all.
What?
Wait a minute, please.
Thank you.
Going about as far as we can out here. Can't talk to you anymore, buddy. Play some hopscotch. Yeah, yeah. There you go. It's a little tricky getting started here. Once we hit that again, that's going to advance us to a point where you can get. I'm just going to poke my head out here again and see if anything's still going on out there. Totally not because I want to pet the cat again. No, sir. I am somewhat... It was you. I'm not sure what to make of that Rita vision. I'm legitimately not sure if that was just...
Do I want... Let's do it.
So now...
Hello? It's already past 5:20.
Hello, sir.
Oh, hi.
I am so sorry for the delay. As far as we can tell, your wife is going to be fine. We have removed the tumor entirely, and we found no traces of possible metastases.
Oh, that's great, but I'm not...
And this is owed to you as well. We found some complications that most hospitals don't have the equipment or personnel to endure. I know it must have been hard for you to delay the surgery and search for the best possible healthcare institution. Well, you've done the right thing. You can see her in about a quarter hour. I recommend you to go home after that and rest, as she will only wake up in a couple of hours. She's in no immediate danger.
Doctor?
We'll talk later when she wakes up, okay? Wait here and someone will call you.
Thank you, but I'm not the... Oh man, she's... that's so wonderful.
Time to spread the word. Sean!
Sean, your wife. She's going to be fine. Sean?
Sean? Sean?
Sorry to bother you.
Not at all.
What time...
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Alright, let's just pop back out into the garden for a second. Okay, nothing's changed, so to speak, so just press this again and go home.
Do I want to press it again? Let's do it. Oh, the elevator's coming. It might be...
Daddy, talk to me. Daddy!
Oh, sorry, darling.
You seem upset.
No, don't worry.
Luke!
John, is that you? What are you doing here? Is everything alright?
Yes, with me it is. How about you? What's wrong? I heard you were in the hospital, so I just ran here.
Who told you that? Well, it was just an appointment me and Anne had.
You and Anne?
Luke, you're not telling me everything, are you?
You're right. I don't know if you know, but my mother died a couple of days ago. I think I didn't cope well with her loss and I was feeling a little strange. That's all. Nothing to worry about.
I miss her too, Daddy.
I know, Annie. I know.
Luke, I may not know exactly what you've been through, but I've got to know you to the point that I'm sure you're not well. You don't need to keep this to yourself. Just talk to me.
John, it's very kind of you, but everything is alright. It really is.
It's really not.
Luke.
I have to take this little devil home. She must be starving, aren't you, Annie?
Yes, a little. But don't mind me. What's for lunch?
I have no idea. Something great, surely. You want to go and see those butterflies again in the garden?
Sure.
I'll be back up in a minute, okay?
Thanks, Daddy.
John.
Oh.
Dr. Medicine is a great doctor. I'll be alright.
Oh, Luca. I'm so sorry. How serious is it?
Dr. Medicine is a great doctor.
Luke.
We really have to go now, John. Thanks again for the concern. And don't worry. Everything will be okay. I promise. Have a good day.
Luke! Oh no. Is he dying? I need to go to the second floor and talk to this Dr. Medicine.
How do I get to the second floor?
Should we go to Dr. Medicine's?
Not yet.
Maybe not yet.
See if Annie's out in the garden. Oh. No admittance. I guess we're going upstairs. Do you have anything else to say to us?
It's 5:30 p.m.
I've met him already, thank you.
I hope all is well with him.
Actually, I don't think it is.
It's 5.
Oh, same conversation. Yeah, that's... Yep, that's our only choice. We gotta go upstairs. How much resistance are we gonna get?
Should we go to Dr. Medicine's? Oh, it doesn't seem to be working. Wait. The clock is ticking, and I'm feeling sick. What's happening? No. I want to go to Dr. Medicine. Sorry to bother you again.
Hello there, sir.
How can I get to Dr. Medicine's office?
Dr. Medicine's on holiday and comes back only next week, sir. If you're here because of Dr. Medicine's investigation, I can call Mr. Luke Williams.
What?
If not, and it's an urgent matter, I can schedule an appointment with another doctor.
I'm sorry, did you say Luke Williams?
Yes, he's in charge of Dr. Medson's investigation while he's away.
What?
How long has Luke Williams been working with Dr. Medson in his investigation?
For over 3 years now. He's
What?
funding the investigation and has been working with Dr. Medson since its beginning. He surely can help you with whatever you need.
He's funding the investigation. How did he...
Investigation? What if this is... Investigation, that feels like a bad wording. Unless we get some kind of explanation that it's an actual investigation of sorts. Like, the first thought that comes to mind is that he's funding, like, medical research. Because that would tie into his mother's genetic disease his mother was born with, of sorts. I could see him trying to do that.
It's all so white. I can barely see a thing. Oh, winter is definitely not my favorite season. Oh, I'm feeling sick already. Oh, Luke. I get it, Luke. Talk to me.
Oh shit. There's a place to go here. Oh wow.
What are you doing out here, Mum? It's freezing.
I'm waiting for the songs to download, son.
Did you manage to connect yourself to the internet out here?
A very weak connection.
You can come inside while you're waiting, Mum, or just download them when we get back to the city.
Well, if Annie took all this trouble to make these songs...
But it's freezing. She knows that.
You know I like the cold.
Still that damn cough. I thought it was gone already.
Oh, it's nothing, son. Don't worry. I think something just got in my throat.
Don't worry. Mum, that cough's been haunting you for almost a year now.
That seems serious.
I've been coughing for a couple of weeks. Did you see me coughing during dinner? I'm telling you, I just got something in my throat. That's all.
Do you still have the pills?
Yes, I do. But those doctors... I don't think they knew why I was coughing to begin with.
Well, you said it yourself. You haven't been coughing for the last few weeks.
I stopped taking the pills more than a month ago.
Mum! So, maybe you shouldn't have? Promise me you'll take them.
They make me feel tired, Luke.
Mum.
Okay, son. I'll take them for a while longer.
Thanks.
Anyway, where is our little devil?
Well, I think we have 2 little devils in the family now.
That's true. What an idea you and Rita had.
Well, I remembered that when we passed through a pet store and I
Oh,
stopped
wow.
to stare at the puppies, you always talked about the one you had when you were a child and how you'd love having one again. Yeah, Dad always got a bit sad about it, didn't he?
I was a little mean to him sometimes, wasn't I? What patience he had. I knew that in that small apartment it'd be chaotic, and your dad was never much of a dog lover.
I know. But since Rita and I are, and our house is quite spacious, why not?
Yes. Anne will fall in love with him immediately. He seems so lively, so full of zest.
A little bit too active. You know? She's already named him. Rufus, I believe.
Rufus. What a name.
I like it.
And where are they?
Rita and Anne are taking him for a walk in the woods.
And wasn't it freezing, son?
I told them the same thing as I told you, Mum. Speaking of that, shall we go inside now? Just leave your phone here on the bench. No one will steal it. When Annie returns with Rita and the dog, you'll probably have the songs in there already, and we can all listen to them together.
Okay, you win, son.
Let's get you a nice hot cup of tea.
Do you have whiskey to put in it?
Mum.
Oh, hello. I can go inside. I don't want to yet. I have a burning branch. That fire is burning really strong for the middle of for a heavy snowstorm. The effect on it makes me think that it was some kind of dream.
It's a snowy owl.
Oh.
She's so still. I almost missed her. Ooh, ooh, ooh. She's not interested in me.
What are you doing, human? Lodge.
Michael?
What are you doing here?
Look, oh, hi. How do you know my name? Have we met before?
I've heard of him.
Your face looks familiar, but I can't remember where I know you from.
Oh, do you live hereabouts? The local newspaper ran a series of articles about my partner Luke Williams and I. We are the founders of the company that just built a power plant at the top of that hill, over there.
Yes, that might be it. Is it functioning yet?
You haven't been reading the newspaper lately, have you?
Well...
Well, the plant is finished, and we have run it quite a few times now. The performance is slightly below par in unfavorable weather, but spot on when it's as hot as today.
Ah,
as hot as today?
As hot as today.
Yeah, you know, it's a sun-based power plant, so it works better when the sky is clear and the temperatures are high. We still have a long way to go, of course, with our technology in bringing the performance up to scratch in less than ideal conditions. But it seems to be a lot more efficient and cleaner than all current technological solutions. We're having the official opening in 2 days' time with shareholders, investors, and also a couple of government boffins.
Oh, that's quite an opening.
Tell me about it. It's always hard to convince the government to actually invest or bet on something so new and different. But if the weather holds up like this for the next 2 days, the production will be so huge, I think it'll be impossible for them not to be, well, impressed.
I wish you all the luck. And why are you here today then?
Yesterday, the whole staff cleaned it all up, and they took these 2 days off. It has been a crazy few months for all of us. I couldn't be here yesterday, so our CEO, Luke, and I are just taking a look around, you know, to check if everything is just perfect for the grand opening.
Of course. So the CEO is coming as well?
Yeah, I was here waiting for him actually, but he seems to be late. I'll probably get going regardless and start to check everything.
Yeah, you should do that.
Nice meeting you.
John Stevens.
I'm Michael Gall. And hey, if you're interested in this stuff, join us for the opening. It'll be open to the public.
Well, thank you. I probably will.
Great. See you, man.
See you, Michael.
It feels like...
Michael is still in the same company here. I bet something important is about to happen.
Huh? Oh, what? Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Where are we going? Oh, no. Yeah, it's on solar, talking about ideal temperatures high and skies clear. One that makes me think that, oh boy. Don't know if I want to... No, come back! Ah, hey. Glitched onto the top there, hey. Interesting. Okay. Don't know if I want to go there yet. That's what we need the fire for. Yeah, well, like, I got two separate takeaways from that conversation. One, it feels like two important memories have kind of blended together in one dream setting. And two... obviously, you don't need weather to be hot. As long as the skies are clear, even if it's wintry out, you don't You don't have to. Oh.
Look at you, John. Going through other people's phones. Ah. There are 2 songs here that have just been downloaded. Can I listen to them?
Oh, musically. Oh, hello. What? My present? What is going on here? What?
We need to do it again, okay, Mum?
Weren't you happy with what we just recorded?
It has to be perfect, Mum.
Why so?
Because it's for Grandma.
Oh, sweetheart. What you're doing is already beyond perfect. She's going to be delighted with this. You're going to make her cry, you know that?
If they're happy to, then I hope so.
You're so sweet.
Let's do it again.
Just one more, all right, Annie?
What if you mess up?
Well, you have a lot of great recordings already. And I'm not on holidays, you know.
You're always on holidays, Mum.
Sweetheart. The fact that I'm home most of the times doesn't mean I'm not working.
I know, Mummy. When will you let me read your books?
When you're older.
When you're old enough, Anne.
But I know what a lighthouse is, and it can't be anything too complicated for me.
Well, the book is not exactly about a lighthouse, sweetheart.
It's a complicated romantic drama.
Because, you know what? Let's just perfect the recording for your grandmother, all right?
Great, Mummy. Do you think we're troubling Daddy?
Ah, with his work, you already seem worried.
No, it's just...
He has probably stopped working and he's just listening to us play from the office. Don't worry about him. Well, are you ready?
Ready!
That was cute. How's this? What was this? I was curious if we can actually trigger that or not, but that was sweet. I think at this point we're going to call it a video. Return, we'll actually go up to the power plant, where I have a feeling things are going to go wrong. It's been an interesting weave through John's memories. It feels like we're starting to uncover the truth, to a degree. Or at least starting to just sort of get under the surface level. Start to get a glimpse of what's really going on down there. Like just the last few things did before we left the wedding. Things started getting darker. It really throws into question everything that we've seen up until now. It's gotta mostly be true, but that wedding just kind of throws a wrench into everything. When did that take place? My first thought was maybe that he's like putting on a different front to his family, but it looks like it's just generally Luke from 2 different points in time. No. We'll see what happens next time on Into a Dream. Till until then, to some lovely piano.